Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the world of diagramming and modeling with Software Ideas Modeler. In today's tutorial, we'll explore how to create a screen flow diagram for an investment management app. This diagram type will help us visualize the user's journey through the app, from logging in to managing their investments. Let's start by adding a new screen flow diagram. Click on the plus button in the tab bar to bring up the diagram menu. From the wireframing group, select Screen Flow Diagram. We'll kick things off with a Start Node element. Simply drag it from the toolbox and drop it onto our diagram canvas. Next, by clicking on the circle to the right of the Start Node, we automatically add our first screen element. Since this is an initial screen and it involves no interaction to display, right-click on the Flow connector and select No Interaction from the context menu. Let's adjust our screen element to resemble a smartphone by right-clicking on it and choosing the Smartphone option, adjusting its size to a typical vertical ratio. For a modern touch, we'll switch the style to flat cyan. Our first screen is the login screen. We'll drag the login diagram from our project tree and drop it over the screen element, naming it accordingly. Once the diagram is dropped onto the element, it displays the content of the login screen as defined by the user interface diagram we've just placed. This visual representation helps us immediately see how the login screen will appear in the context of our application flow. Now, to add another screen, we'll copy and paste the first one, choosing the Paste as an independent copy option. Then, drag the Investments diagram onto it, naming this screen View Investments. To connect these screens, select the Flow tool and drag from Login to View Investments. In the Properties sidebar, change the interaction type to Touch and set the Login button as the referenced element. Similarly, we add two more screens for Add Funds and Investment Details, following the same copy and paste method. First, we drag the Add Funds diagram to one of the newly created screen elements, naming it Add Funds. Then, we do the same with the Investment Details diagram, placing it on the next screen and naming this element View Details. Next, we establish a flow from the View Investments screen to each of these new screens. After selecting both flows, we specify the touch interaction to mimic user actions. For the flow leading to the Add Funds screen, we select the Add Funds button as the referenced element. Similarly, for the flow leading to the View Details screen, we choose the investment item as the referenced element. Finally, we add transitions between Add Funds and View Details via the Add Funds button, and a reverse flow from View Details back to View Investments via the Back button. And there you have it, a complete screen flow diagram that outlines a simple user scenario within our investment management app. This visual tool is essential for understanding and improving user experience. Thank you for joining us in today's tutorial. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tricks on using Software Ideas Modeler. Happy diagramming!